I have to tell you, you're going to be in store for some great hockey for both these games. So I hope you're going to tune in for both games. Both these teams play in the ESCHL division. In the North Division, the Seawolves sit in first place with a 6-1 record. In the South Division, Liberty is in first place with a 10-1 record. Liberty's played a few more games than Stony Brook this year so far. In the national rankings, the Seawolves are currently ranked 11th in the country, and the Liberty Flames are ranked 14th. Tough getting back at it. Sorry for the flubs. Anyway, just a real quick recap in the national rankings before we get to the teams. Currently sitting at 1 is Adrian, number 2, Minot State, number 3, Ohio, 4, Lindenwood, number 5, Robert Morris, Illinois, 6, Michigan Dearborn, 7, Central Oklahoma, 8, Colorado, 9, Illinois, 10, Vegas, Nevada, Las Vegas, and number 11 is Stony Brook, 12 is Iowa State, 13, Arizona, and Liberty 14. From 15 through 25, some of these teams will change weekly depending on who they play and the score of the games. But let's get back to the games at hand for this weekend for the Stony Brook Seawolves. Let's talk a little bit about what we call our Players Spotlight. And we're going to cover Liberty first. And first play we want everyone to understand is Liberty this year is scoring a ton of goals. Their top scorer as far as points go is number 17, and that is Grant Garvin. In 22 games, Grant's got 16 goals, 29 assists for 45 points. 4 power play goals, 60 minutes and penalties. He's got a game winner, and Grant is ranked 3rd out of 50 in the national rankings for goal scorers or point scorers. Next up is number 52, Zane Scharss. Scharss in 22 games has 14 goals, 27 assists, 41 points, 9 power play goals, 20 minutes in penalty. He's got a game winner, and he's ranked number 6th in the nation. Following up is number 9 is Brock Thompson, and Brock has played only 20 games, but he leads the team in goal scoring. He's got 17 with 19 assists for a total of 36 points, 7 power play goals. Between those 3 players, they have more power play goals than probably a third of the league. They're incredibly strong on the power play. And he's got 8 minutes in penalties, so he's a good lad on the ice. He doesn't take a lot of penalties. He's got 4 game-winning goals, folks, so keep an eye on number 9, Brock Thompson. He's ranked number 11th, by the way, in the national rankings. So they have ranking number 3, number 6, and number 11. Stony Brook at one time had, I think, 2 in the top 10 at one time a couple years back. Goaltenders for Liberty, tonight's start will be number 31, Cole Burek. In 13 games, Cole's 9-4, and he's 9-4. He's got a 1.92 goals against, 3 shutouts, and a .930 save percentage. Backing him up will be Josh Hoppenny, who we've seen plenty of times. Hoppenny wears number 30. In 10 games, he's 7-2, and he's got a 2.51 and a .897 goals against average. Liberty's record overall, 22 games played, they're 16-6. They've got 123 goals for, 50 against, so they score about 5.5 goals a game, and they give up about half of that. At home, they're 9-5. They've scored 82, given up 40, so they score about just under 6, and they give up just a little more than 2. On the road, they're 7-1. 41 goals for, 10 against. Very stingy on the road. They score about 5 goals a game, and they only give up a little over 1, folks. So defensively, they're pretty sound as well. When they're not putting pucks in the net, the goaltenders are making saves. All right, let's do a wrap on them. Let's get over to Stony Brook, and we'll go through the top scorers at Stony Brook. Number 14 is Brendan Colello. Brendan, in 20 games, has 9 goals, 13 assists for 22 points, 4 power play goals, 17 minutes in penalties, and 3 game winners. Next up is number 22, defenseman Brendan Pepe. In 20 games, Pepe has 3 goals, 17 assists for 20 points, 7 power play goals. He's got, no, he doesn't have 7 power play goals. I apologize. He has 0 power play goals, 10 minutes in penalties, and no game winners. Next up, number 61, Kevin Murphy. Murphy in 20 games has 11 goals, 8 assists for 19 points. He's got 7 power play goals. He is the leading power play goal scorer for the Seawolves. 12 minutes in penalties, no game winners. In net tonight will be number 31, Payne Yoda. In 12 games, Payne is 9 wins, 1 loss. He's got a 2.68 goals against. He's got 3 shutouts, save percentage of .913. And backing him up will be Shipman. Shipman will be the backup tonight. In 6 games, Shipman has 4-1 record at 1.72 goals against, 1 shutout, and a .947 save percentage. He's actually has the best save percentage of any Seawolf goaltender so far. The Seawolves have played 20 games. They're 15-3, 1-1. They've scored 89 goals for, 50 against. As far goal production for the Seawolves this year is far down from where it used to be. So they're really riding their defense and playing tougher games, tighter games, I should say. Not winning by big margins, but doing the job on defense to help them win. Sorry, 16-3-1 is Stony Brook's overall record. Little typo there. So they're 10-2 at home. They've scored 46. They've given up 27. So they score about 3.25 goals. They give up about almost 2 goals per game. So away, they're 7 out of 7 games. They're 4-1-1, and goals for 43, 23 against. So they score a decent amount on the road, and they give up about half of what they score. So it'll be interesting to see how both these teams respond coming off the break. It was a nice long break for both teams. And right now, they're going through their warm-up, and it looks like we may have a start of around 8:35. So we're going to do a quick wrap-up. Before we do, just to let everybody know, these two teams will be playing again tomorrow. The puck drops tomorrow at 3:30 in the afternoon. So if you're watching some football, you're watching something, you can always just leave the game on. And we have a little surprise for you all tonight, too. Backing me up will be Trevor.
How's it going, Andy?
Excellent, Trevor. It's like old times.
Indeed, yeah. It's a bit of a throwback. It's been a while since we've pulled the game together. And
we're missing Andy Sukroff, obviously. And Andy, I don't know if you're listening where you are, but things are have to be a priority in people's lives, and
Naturally.
Working and making money is a priority for everybody. So we wish Andy well, and this door is always open for him to come in, so he knows that.
And
so
we're always looking for him to come back. He's not gone for the season, though. He'll be back for a couple more games.
Very cool.
Cool. I was actually driving up to the rink today, and I passed a bus on the expressway, and I look over and I'm like, oh, that flame looks a little familiar. It was the Liberty Flames bus carrying the hockey team. As I was coming back from covering a game down at the Northwell Health Ice Center, the Islanders practice facility. So I thought that was pretty interesting. I'm like, I passed them, and I was like, hey, I ended up coming in like about 15 minutes before them. I'm like, all right, they were definitely doing the speed limit.
Yeah.
Not the average speed of the expressway, by the way.
I mean, chances are you're going to see them because, living on Long Island is one main road that a bus can take.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
That's the LIE. So
you're not going to really see them down on on the Sunrise Highway, and unless they're going to one of the southern campuses of some kind. So I was having a quick conversation with
Kurt Gandy, the coach for Liberty, and just talked to him about the goal scoring production this year. And he says, they're shooting the puck. And I said, it's amazing. We've been watching your team come here and play for the last, 4 or 5 years. And we've seen these guys where, maybe they were on the 3rd or 4th line and they weren't really producing much at all. And here they are, in 3, 6, and 11 in the rankings. So he's got to be glad about that. I mean, of course they've got a few more losses than they want to have, but they play all different types of teams. They don't just play what's in their division, and both these teams lead their divisions.
You have to.
Yeah.
Even if you're playing in a strong division, the key to getting up there in the rankings is building your strength of schedule. Playing against the top teams like Adrian, Minot, Ohio, Lindenwood, and Central Oklahoma in particular. Like these guys are trying to get games against these top talent teams. Liberty, this is their 3rd season in the league, I believe, or second season. I'm sorry. They won their inaugural journey into the league, which was incredible. It was a completely shocking victory up at the Bradwell Ice Center in Rhode Island, and I just remember being up there and just being completely taken aback by the strength of this team and how much they've grown.
Well, one thing I can tell you, we've all watched these guys play.
And it's always a treat to watch these two come together on the ice.
Yeah, it totally is. So with that, teams are going to be getting off the ice. They're going to do the ice cut. We're going to take our break, and then we'll be back for the start of the game. We appreciate you tuning in and listening to watching Seawolves Hockey Live. Welcome back to Seawolves Hockey Live as we are just moments away from the start of the game. Teams start to make their way on the ice. So, Trev, what's your prediction? What are your three Taco Bell take for tonight? What are they?
Geez, you're really setting me up here. I don't know if we got the sponsor deal dried in ink yet, but if I had to pick some keys to tonight's game.
Let me change that. What's your Bacotel take of the night?
Well, the first key to tonight's game is coming out to a fast start. Stony Brook has been on break, and I hope that they come out with the same amount of intensity that they need to really take it to Liberty.
Yeah, I watched a professional team. I thought was a professional team today, coming off a break. It's a team I root for a lot, and
couldn't possibly be the New York Rangers today.
I don't know, but I put a Twitter out there. I don't normally tweet, but I tweeted today, and my tweet was, "Hello, if anybody can find the New York Rangers, could you let them know that there's a game going on?"
All right, the Seawolves are on the ice. Looking pretty spry coming out at the gate here.
But at least they're skating, and that's a good sign.
Well, we do have a prediction coming from a one Wes Hawkins, who's been in communication with me during the break, and he thinks the Seawolves are going to take this one.
All right, Seawolves are going to face their top goalie, and so Liberty will be facing the Seawolves top goalie as well. So,
well, I mean, when we were back down in Liberty, it was a bit of a mixed bag for Stony Brook. Payne Yoder, Chris Garofalo famously said wasn't starting the second game, and then Yoder ended up coming in and playing a very solid backup
to get that win, right?
Yeah, to secure the win after I believe it was Shipman or was it Rathwell that got thrown out for the fighting penalty.
All right,
we'll toss it down for the starting lineups.
All right, the starting lineups are being introduced. We'll give it to you real quick for Liberty. It'll be 15. That'll be Ryan Cox centering 37 on left wing, Victor Blomberg, and number 8, Josh Hamilton. Number 4 on defense, Matthew Cruikshank. And on right D, number 27, it'll be Basil Reynolds. Here are the Seawolves. And 31, Burek in there. All right, folks, we're going to kick it down for a quick break, and we'll be right back. And welcome back, folks, as we get set for the Liberty University and the Stony Brook Seawolves for 2 games. All right, starting lineups, as we said, for the Seawolves, number 26, it'll be Brandon Riccardi centering Ian Burns, Brendan Palmieri on left wing on defense, Shirting and Yoon in net Yoda. And Pink is ready to go.
And just kidding.
Pecos drops the puck. Puck is loose in the face-off circle, picked up by the Seawolves. And in the neutral zone, turnover back into the Seawolves zone. Yoda will hold it up for Shirting. Shirting backs it off to Yoon. Yoon up the wall to Palmieri, and then loses it, trying to get it off to Burns. Now Liberty will try to control the puck in their zone, and the Seawolves will get out through the neutral zone. Here comes Palmieri. Palmieri sends one off. Glove save by Burak, and they're already starting to...
Definitely a physical start to the game here. Something we want to see between these two teams is who's going to be the more physical team out the gate.
Yeah. There's no doubt about it that these two teams are going to try to push each other around.
They're going to knock each other's clock off today.
Yeah.
It's going to be a brutal one.
All right, face off to the right of Burak, and on the draw, puck is loose, back behind the Liberty net. And his stretch pass out to the neutral zone, kicked back in by Yoon, and picked up by Liberty. That's dumped in by number 9, Thompson, one of the leading scorers, and now that line is out there. Thompson, Garvin, and Schatz. Schatz actually plays defense.
Stony Brook's going to ice the puck here. Not a good look to get things started here early on.
I looked for Liberty to pressure Stony Brook on their breakout, which is what they do. They try to capitalize and create that turnover.
Right away, they're forcing Stony Brook to just try to sky the puck out of the zone and see what they can get going, either by sending a guy fast around or hope that they don't ice the puck.
Quickly, Liberty makes the line change as Stony Brook is stuck with that line out there still. They got fresh legs on the puck now. That's number 21. That's Pierce. Is a newcomer for Liberty. That shot sails wide. Liberty buzzing down low in the Seawolves zone. Shirting watching over Bukowski. Shirting again using that stick and picked up by, and a shot on and a save by Yoda. We have the first penalty coming.
Looks like Liberty's going to go for that one. That was an easy one.
Yeah, so Pecos is going to make the call on a high sticking call, and the Seawolves will go on the power play as Gamma will head to the box for 2. Seawolves come out with Kalilo, Palmieri, Beniamini, Molnar, and Pepe at the points. Face off to the left of Burak. Seawolves aggressive on the puck in the corner. Over to Pepe. Pepe will get to stick a low shot. Oh, deflected by Palmieri off his skate, and it just skidded wide. Out in front, Beniamini's dumped. And trying to keep that puck in and not able to do it as that puck comes out. Big hit, Molnar stepping up, Blomberg. Seawolves will start up again in their zone. Pepe will send it across to Molnar. Molnar, cross-ice feed to Kalilo. Kalilo's in, cross-ice feed back to Palmieri. Palmieri off the stick, back in front, and all the way across. Liberty will fire it all the way down. And Molnar will go get it. And set up. Down to 1:13 to go in the man advantage for the Seawolves as they have the early advantage. McCarty sends it across to Burns and takes a shot and never got through as it was blocked.
A good deflection.
So we noticed a couple of changes tonight. Didn't get a chance to really talk to Coach Garofalo too much, but we know that there's a few scratches, a few people not in the lineup. One of them is O'Brien, so O'Brien not being in the lineup kind of displaced Burns and Peck. so they're playing on different lines tonight as well. But it is the first game back from the break, so Kasha with the puck at the point. Sends a low wrist shot. Stick save by Burek. Slevin out there with Murphy now. Murphy leading the team in power play goals with 7. Back to Schurting at the point. Schurting down low to Murphy. Murphy will surveil. Take a look. Back to Schurting at the point. Over to Riccardi. Back across to Kasha. Kasha looks it over. Kasha with the puck. Down low. Sends it around the net was Slevin, but his backhander went awry all the way back down to the Seawolf zone. Chasing after it is Hamilton. Shoots, and a save by Yoda. Puck is loose. Picked up by the Seawolves. There's a good short-handed opportunity. 24 seconds to go. Schurting will fire it in. Liberty taking advantage of that miscue by the Seawolves. Now that puck just bounces. Now it's picked up by the Seawolves again. Murphy will pick it up and hold. Sends it across to Kasha. Kasha with time shoots. Shot just whizzed wide. And now the penalty is down to the last 4 seconds. Schurting will kick it in, keep it in. This is Burns across to Slevin. Over to Schurting, shoots! Blocker save by Burek, and Burek has really stood the test there, making a couple of really nice saves on this power play. They're all even up now. Seawolves with the first 4 shots, all coming on the power play. As bodies are flying everywhere.
I think it took Stony Brook a couple shifts to get going, but they're really buzzing now.
All right, so here comes Bromeski. Shot, saved by Yoda. And that's setup. That's a setup shot for a rebound. Liberty does it well. You know, they know the goaltender's going to make the save, but they got a forward crashing on the other side.
Absolutely, it's smart play there.
And Yoda had a little bit of problem with the puck as he gets pushed down. Trying to get it up the wall was Bishop. Now Bishop will get it across to Crockett. Crockett's cross-side feed to Molnar. Molnar skate the stick. Here's Crockett, sends it in, and a shot. I think Burek got a piece of it. Lid will send it back around. Pepe will hold, not pinch, as Bishop is in position to take away that stretch pass. Kowicki now with the puck. We met Mr. and Mrs. Kowicki in the cafe today. They really love our program, Trev. They say you do a terrific job, and like everybody does, it's tremendous what you do here.
Lid took a big hit there on the nearboards.
Heffernan out for his first shift. Pepe with the puck. They'll hoist it up to Benyamini, who will fire cross corner. Cassina on it, forecheck for the Seawolves as Burek skated all the way out into the corner. And the Seawolves got possession of the puck. And now, stepping up is Pepe as that puck actually gets out to the neutral zone. 2 Seawolves actually went to take the body, not the puck. And back down into the Seawolves zone. Glove down by Heffernan. Heffernan will send it across. And we got a penalty behind the play.
And I think this is going to be one of those games where Pincus is going to want to get control very quickly. It's 2 high-sticking penalties.
Yeah, this is going to be on Brendan Kalillo. So now the deadly power play for Liberty will go to work.
Liberty 32.1% on the power play. That is pretty darn good.
Yeah, and they got some guys that can really park the puck. On the face-off is Bierma for Liberty against Crockett. Crockett loses the draw. Back to Fricks. Oh, a shot from the
brilliant
save by Yoda. Man, Fricks leaned into that one.
I will say Stony Brook's penalty kill isn't anything to shake a stick at 92.4. So
pretty good.
Not too bad.
All right, face-off again to the right of Yoda. And Liberty wins it again. Crockett usually pretty good on the draws. Lost 2 in a row. This is Fricks at the point. Fricks is looking around. Burima with the puck. He sends a shot off the arm of Yoda, trying to pick that top corner. Burima had a nice look at that top side corner, and Yoda slid over, got the arm on it. Seawolves will change up. Come on with Riccardi. Pepe again, and Palmieri and Kasha. This time the puck gets sent out. Palmieri down on the forecheck. And Liberty will set up. Screeching down right wing. That's number 18. That's Bokinski. All the way around the wall. Oh, hit a stanchion or something.
Yeah, it took a little bit of an awkward bounce.
Palmieri in all alone.
Uh-oh.
And he scores! Palmieri! Oh, what fantastic forecheck. Surprised the Liberty goaltender.
And that's why you don't play with your food.
Wow. Palmieri taking advantage.
Let's go ahead and see if we can get the replay up.
Just bang, bang, and that's a shorthanded goal.
And look at this. Just right there. Pick the pocket, put the biscuit top shelf.
All right. Seawolves still have to kill off. They have an extra man out there.
Yeah, hold your horses, guys. That was a shorty.
Shorthanded goal, yeah. All right. This is Sharks, and he'll hand it off, and Liberty will come up the ice. This is Ryan carrying the puck. He drops it off to Garvin. Garvin is one of their top scorers. This is Sharks with a hard wrist shot. Man, he sent that one in hard on Yoda. Got him in the mask. Shaking it off. He looks like he's okay. Seawolves jump out to the 1-0 lead on the shorty by Devin Palmieri. Ryan carrying in, trying to get it out in front. Good play by Bishop, not allowing that pass to get out. Liberty coming across. Schartz at the point with the puck. Schartz holds. He sends down low. Schartz gets it back. He's playing catch right now with Zachariah. Zachariah Roberts. Shot blocked by who else? Crockett. Man, I tell you, you can't tell you how many shots Crockett blocks in the season, but it's a lot. Liberty up through the neutral zone. Comes Ryan again. Down right wing. He's being watched by Pepe. Good job by Pepe to run him into the wall. And puck is loose and all the way around. Sherding will try to get to it. Does. Gets it up to Murphy. Murphy trying to get it out but couldn't. And now that shot's fired in high. Slevin will get it back, and Liberty will go for a change, and the Seawolves get a chance to come out as we are all even up. Shots on goal right now, 6 for the Seawolves, 3 for Liberty. The pass was deflected, and now back into the Seawolves zone, chasing hard after it. That's Cox, and he gets it out to Kowicki. Kowicki gets it up the wall to Murphy. Murphy spins, now he finds it. Sends a cross-ice feed to Slevin. Slevin coming in on left wing. Slevin sends it across to Murphy, but it's off his stick. Murphy trying to hold it, keep it deep. Peck on this line as well. Peck, Slevin, and Murphy. Kept in by Pepe, fires a wrist shot off the blocker of Burak. And puck out through the neutral zone. Again, the Seawolves doing a good job protecting that puck and holding possession of it. Peck was
and we got to watch
right
these
the blue
sticks
line.
here. That's the third slash that I've seen between both teams. 2 from Seawolves, 1 there from Liberty. These guys got to watch their sticks if they want to keep out of the box.
All right, Burns will pick it up for the Seawolves, sends it back to Bishop. Bishop back to Kasha. And cross-ice feed to Burns. Burns make a button quick move. Will carry it wide, try to get around his check. Riccardi will get there, try to backhand or a pass in front, was blocked. Liberty will come up the wall. Coming down right wing is Boshinski. Gammer with the puck. Gammer sends it up the wall. He's being watched by Bishop. Bishop gets it out to Burns, and Burns just taps it back into the Liberty zone. We're down to 10:51 to go in the first period. You're watching the Liberty University and Stony Brook University. Now steal by Kalilo. 2-on-1. Shoots. Saved by Blandon. Saved by Burek as Palmieri was going to go for his second in the period. Now we got a stoppage here.
The net is off the mooring.
Yeah.
I think Liberty goaltender there knocked it off as he was trying to get across. So unfortunately for Burek and company on the ice, they will be stuck out there as Stony Brook gets a full change.
All right, Beniamini on for the Seawolves with Cassina and Kalilo. And Liberty wins the draw, but it's taken away by the Seawolves. Cassina picks it off. Cassina with the puck, makes a move, gets it to the point to Yoon. Yoon sends a shot right on, save, a wraparound try, and tap, loose puck. Cassina just couldn't get there in time. Cassina now back to the point to Yoon. Seawolves buzzing here a little bit. Back down low. Beniamini sends it back down to Kalilo, 2. Cassina for the one-time shot, but was wide. Back to the point. Sherding will just fire it down the wall. This is a good shift for the Seawolves. They're really doing an excellent job pinning in Liberty, not letting them out. Back to the point. Yoon will send it across to Shirley. Will walk in. Wrist shot, save, pad save, loose puck. And falling on it is Burek. Good shift by the Seawolves.
Excellent pressure there by the Seawolves. Keeping Liberty pinned in there, taking advantage of the guys stuck on the ice, and really just moving the puck well. Liberty making a lot of mental mistakes in the defensive zone, turning the puck over, giving up some really good opportunities like the one we saw right at the blue line.
All right, face-off will be to the left of Burek. Gets Crockett on the draw for the Seawolves. He wins it. Pepe from the point just sends a shot down low to the corner, picked up by Lynn, but now he loses it. And Liberty, through the neutral zone, will dump in and chase. Roberts will send it in. Pepe Dak to get it for the Seawolves. He sends it back around to Lynn. Lynn will turn with the puck and send it back around to Pepe. Pepe will try to hoist it, but he flubbed it. And now the puck is loose, didn't get out. Schartz comes in for Liberty. Again, Seawolves don't want to be soft on the puck in their zone. They want to be tough on that puck, get it out. Liberty picks it up in their zone. And now Molnar will just send it back in. Seawolves have to touch up. They do. As Liberty begins their change, the Seawolves will start to change their line as well. Nice move, Ryan coming down right wing. Ryan's got some speed, some good hands, good movement. That was a shot that went off the shoulder and the crossbar of Yoda. Breaking out in front, a shot! Oh, and I think Yoda got a piece of that. It was a quick pass and shot. Slevin will try to get it back to Pepe. And Pepe, again, just not strong on the puck on some of these passes. We're going to have a tripping penalty on Mulder now.
Give me a replay on that one.
And that was really a
I think he stepped on the puck there.
No, it was a stick, but it was an incidental play. Shot from the point, knocked down, and the Seagulls will touch up here. And
all right, we're going to go ahead and take a look at that.
Saying that he felt that all the coaching staff is saying that he.
Let's take a look at the replay and see what happened.
Yeah, it was on a stick. It was a stick. That's what I saw. Anyway, face-off will be in the Seawolves zone as they are going to have to kill off another 2-minute power play. Did a good job on the first one, scoring a shorthanded goal. Cardi on the draw for the Seawolves. He wins it, but Liberty was quicker to the puck. This is Fricks with the puck. And that pass from Barima went low, but nobody was there as the Liberty player dropped the stick. Palmieri holding that puck against the wall, using that size. Back up to the Frick at the point. Frick to Gamet down low. They're trying to get the one-time shot if they can get it. And that puck skips out up past Frick. Good job by the Seawolves with their sticks.
First 40 seconds gone on the power play already.
As Liberty will change up.
So I was able to actually dial up another replay of that shot. We'll show it at the next break. He did actually step on the puck.
Oh, okay. This is Ryan coming in. Ryan with a nice touch feed, but did not get through. Seawolves unable to get it out. Schartz with the turnaround shot. Where Schartz can really rip that puck.
Absolutely.
He's got
a cannon.
He's somehow or another, that puck comes off his stick at a very, very high velocity. Pass across, good passing by Liberty. Shot, and that just whizzes wide. Schartz seems to have a better wrist shot than a slap shot. I'm sure he's going to use that wrist shot a lot in these next two games. Oh, a feed right out, just missed on the one-timer. Thompson down low to Schartz. Schartz controlling on the half wall. Back up to Thompson at the top. That pass did not get through and cleared out by Sherding.
Excellent clear. The Seawolves going to get a full change and set themselves up for the end of this kill. But just wait. Liberty's right back in the zone. Great lead pass.
Good pass by Burek up to Garvin, and Garvin was right there. Look in front. Oh, what a save. What a save by Yoda, sticking the pad out. Got to get that on replay. That was a great save. All right, we're down 19 seconds to go in the man advantage for Liberty on their second power play of the first period. Shots on goal right now, 9-6. 9 for Seawolves, 6 for Liberty. Face-off will be to the left of Yoda. Beniamini on the draw against Cox. Beniamini wins it, and up to the point to Lauer, holds it in. Hamilton with the puck down low. Cross ice feed, the one-time shot pass. Good play. Crane shot it over the top of the net.
Yeah. We got to replay that save. We'll see if we can bring that up real quick.
Yeah, we could just show it. All right, face-off will be to the left of Yoda. And the Seawolves, again, had possession of the puck and lost it. Hamilton walk in, and that was blocked by Pepe.
Pepe's definitely feeling that one.
Yeah, no doubt. It was
We're
a hard wrist shot. We're all even up now. Puck goes around the wall, picked up by the Seawolves, and here's a break. Slevin chasing after it. No icing on the play. No penalty there. Could have been called, but no penalty. Peck walking in, and we got a shot, and we do have a penalty now. And I think it's going to be on Liberty.
I think it's going to be holding the stick if my eyes are correct on this one. Might have been a bit of a post-mortem, but
yeah, that replay. Let's cue that replay up if you get a chance. I want to show that that save on Yoda. We don't have it. Don't worry about it. But it was a great save. All right, Seawolves on the power play once again. Their second of the game. And loose puck in the corner. Liberty will just fire it down. Oh, this is taking a weird bounce right on net. And Yoda will leave it for Kasha. Kasha will send it up. Cross-ice feed, touched in by Slevin. Slevin will try to hold it. And can't, so it's all the way back down in the Seawolves zone. We're down to 5:32 to go in the first period. As I was mentioning before, you're watching the universities, these two universities, Stony Brook and Liberty. Stony Brook in the white with red trim, skating from right to left, and Liberty in the blue with red trim, skating from left to right. Offsides play, the face-off in the neutral zone. Emerson and Wolf are our linesmen. We have Pincus as our referee tonight. And Emerson will do the honors. Face-off won by Liberty. And Stony Brook trying to keep that puck in, staying on the power play. Pepe keeps it in, fires it! Oh, and what a save by Jurek, as that just missed. Back into the Seawolves zone, picked up by Pepe. Pepe will start out and get it across to Slevin. Back across to Beniamini, off. Hamilton missed it and gave Palmieri a chance to get in. And Palmieri now threw a punch at Hamilton. Hamilton threw a punch at Palmieri. They both missed. Pepe will control. He gets it across to Molnar. Molnar couldn't handle it, then got a shot off. Back up to the point. Palmieri holds it. Sends it down low to Beniamini. Cross-ice feed, but nobody was home. Kalilo will hold. And look, and shoot. Pad saved by Burak. Burak is standing tall on these power plays, but I'll tell you, he's making some great saves. Palmieri will control it at center ice as both teams are going to start changing. So he'll turn and hold it up. Get it back to Pepe. Pepe's looking for someone to send it to. Gets it to Molnar. Touch feed to Crockett. Crockett fakes the shot, walks in, and shoots wide. Molnar comes in, sends a shot, and that just hit into Garvin, who's coming down right wing, and forwards a backhand pass shot on goal. Yoda had trouble with that one. Puck does not skid out. It held in by Reynolds. Sends it back behind the Seawolves net, and unable to control it. Right now, the puck is kind of just avoiding everybody's stick. Kasha will just try to get it out. Lynn gets it out, and now it's back in offsides.
Barely dancing across the line there for the offsides.
Yeah, the ice is getting pretty chewed up right now, so pucks are slowing down.
Looking considerably more chewed over in the Liberty end, where Stony Brook has managed 13 shots on goal in this first period.
Yeah, Liberty only 6.
Although I will say that's probably there probably is a few missing there. I have a few more on my count than the official.
All right, Wolf drops the puck, and Pierce wins the faceoff for Liberty, and that's fired back into the Seawolves zone.
Peck and Buczynski going after each other there.
Yep. And this puck is sent out. No icing. Frick just missed it. Probably could have got it.
It actually went right off his stick. That's why they blew the icing there.
Sharps will hold it and send a feed out. And that's on the opposite side of the red line. But Gamma beat out Bishop to get to the puck to avoid the icing. Kasha will send it up the wall. Cross-ice feed. This is Peck coming down left wing with Murphy and Slevin. Sends it across. He's got Murphy. Murphy on the backhander. And the net's knocked off the moorings, but it was very close. Down to like 2:45.
It looks like you'll let both teams change here. Oh, maybe not.
Yes, he was changing, so they didn't knock it off. I don't think Liberty could change, so they're still on the ice. Faceoff will be to the right of Burak. McCarty on the draw for the Seawolves. And Liberty wins it again. They have won a lot of faceoffs, Liberty. That's one thing that's probably helped them in this period is the faceoff. This is
that'll help you win many hockey games, that's for sure.
McCarty through the neutral zone will hold the puck and spin and turn. Send it back down low to Burns. But that puck's back to Riccardi. Riccardi trying to get it back down to Burns. Heffernan with the shot. Through a bunch of bodies right on goal, and the save by Burak. That puck stays in the zone on a bounce off the skate. But Burns with the shot wide, missed the net. Heffernan stepping in from the point. Heffernan, he's dumped down. And the puck is underneath the Liberty player, and they'll blow a whistle for a face-off. So Seawolves may have started off a little slow this game, but they picked their energy level up. If the trick is they're going to be able to maintain it. The face-off will be to the left of Burak. Beniamini on the draw for the Seawolves as he's going up against Cox. Beniamini went forward with it. Gamma will send it up the wall. Heffernan will pop it back down. Puck is loose. Beniamini will forward it back down low. Back behind the net. Picking it up is Reynolds. Reynolds will send it up to Hamilton. Hamilton will come up right wing, being totally harassed by Colillo, but gets the puck deep so he can go for a line change. Pepe does a nice drop feed to Heffernan. Heffernan comes up on left wing. Through center ice, will toss it across.
Bit of a panic dump there.
Yeah, I'm not looking for a line change, but just looking to get the puck on the other side of the line, so to speak.
Liberty's going to go ahead and complete their change.
Cassina will carry the puck, dump it in, chase after it. On the forecheck is Cassina, hits his man. Beniamini will send it. Trying to get a pass across to Colillo, but was Cassina, but that pass was blocked. Garvin loses it. Now the shot does not get through. We're under a minute to go in the first period. It's going to be an icing, as Shirting was able to outrace Grant Garvin, and faceoff will be back in the Liberty zone.
Big face-off here down in the Liberty zone, under a minute. They have to put their tired guys back out on the ice, and a good opportunity here to try to set up some pressure and get a couple opportunities before the period's out.
And Slevin against Ryan on the draw. Slevin did not win it. I thought he won it, but Liberty got control of it. That's fired into the neutral zone, high above on a flip pass. And that shot gloved down by Yoda. As we are still 32 seconds to go in the first period. That's the 8th shot that we have on record for Liberty right now. And they're able to change that lineup after that icing. You're right, they were tired.
A good opportunity. Even though they're tired, they still have the threat and pressure to get things done.
All right, Pierce wins the draw, and that shot did not get through. The Seawolves will try to get that puck out as Ling was being held up. His stick could not get down to make that play. They battle along the near wall. 3-on-3.
Time ticking away in the period.
Yeah.
Down to 10
Seawolves
seconds.
battling hard, but not able to get it out. But there's a shot that was blocked. Good play by the Seawolves so far, keeping
Down to
Liberty
5.
at bay here. And that puck will come all the way out, and that's the end of the first period. With the score, the Stony Brook University Seawolves 1, Liberty Flames 0. Shots on goal in that first period, 14 for Stony Brook, 8 for Liberty. So we'll take our first intermission break, and we'll be back for the start of the second period. Thanks for watching Seawolves Hockey Live. back to Seawolves Hockey Live as we are just moments away before the start of the second period between the Stony Brook University Seawolves and the Liberty University Flames. Trev, we had some stats in that second period.
Yes, indeed we do. We had 1 goal, 4 penalties. We'll go through the penalties first. Liberty, we had Gomer with a high sticking call. We had Colell with a high sticking call. Moeller with a trip, which it turned out it wasn't really much of a trip, but all's well that ends well.
Puck assisted, yes.
A puck assisted trip. And we had another high sticking penalty from Lauber.
All right, so high sticking and tripping.
And the scoring, 1 goal, Palmieri, unassisted at 13:58. Let's roll the clip.
And it was shorthanded, too.
And it's a shorty.
And here we go. Palmieri in on the forecheck, suppresses the goalie, picks pockets the defenseman, and bingo! It's in the net. And
that's the lone tally of the game.
Yeah.
As we get started here in the second. Shots on goal, 14-8.
I anticipate Liberty to come out with a better second period than their first. I mean, they came out strong, but the Seawolves got their legs going and pushed right back on Liberty. The power play helped big time, yeah.
I will say, I think out of all the special team situations, I think Stony Brook came out of all of them in a better place than expected.
Right, but we'll see how this period transpires. And let's see. All right, so we are just moments away from the start. Again, folks, these two teams are going at it again tomorrow at 3:30 p.m. Make sure you tune in and watch. This has been a real good first period so far. I expect this game to be an excellent game. It's going to be close one way or the other. It's never a blowout when it's here. It's always a one-game goal score. All right, Pick is ready to drop the puck. We've got Riccardi's line out there with Burns and Palmieri, with Scherting and Hune, and the puck is won by the Seawolves. They slam it all the way back into the Liberty zone. Kushek will send it across, and Liberty will send it out to the neutral zone. Burns will pick it up off the feed from Hune. On right wing is Burns. Burns looks, fires it, and doesn't get through. Well, good block by Kushek. Burns gets it across to Riccardi. Riccardi back to Burns, to Hune, and back to Riccardi. Puck. Hune's going to come down the wall. Puck's going to squirt out. Scherting's just going to golf it, and it gets back into the Liberty zone. Blomberg will send it back, and cross-ice feed to Cox. That pass is picked off by Riccardi nicely. He'll walk in with Palmieri. Riccardi shot, and Kushek got a stick on it, so it's going to be face-off in the Liberty zone. Seawolves will change up, as Liberty will. Liberty come on with Garvin, Lauer, Crane, and Seawolves come out with Beniamini, Colillo, and Cassina. Face-off won by Liberty, and they've done a good job on the face-offs. Garvin will get it on the wall, send it out to the neutral zone. Oh, that could have all been a 2-on-1. That puck could be controlled better. Cassina turns it, sends it on goal, saved by Burak. And Liberty controls it. Thompson behind the net gets roughed up by Colillo. Colillo sends it across. Didn't hit the net. Colillo sends another body check. Loose puck here. Cassina now with it on the backhand, looking for help. He's got Koshev. One-time shot saved by Burak. And Liberty will kick it back out to the neutral zone. Bishop will pick it up 10, send it across. Cassina sends it all the way back in. Colillo on the forecheck. This line's doing some good work here. Bishop will pinch in, and Slevin will be there. Garvin coming down right wing. Garvin sends a tricky shot, does not get through. Garvin, big guy, controls the puck. He drops it, and Beniamini, actually Slevin picks it up. Slevin cutting through the neutral zone, trying to get across the peck, but I think Slevin was maybe trying to get to the net. Dumped in now. Slevin will chase after it as they will complete their change. Slevin, nice move around a man, but they lost the puck. Back to the point to Pepe. Pepe's shot did not get through. Kind of slithered off his stick a little bit. Puck kept in by Murphy. Nice job by Murphy. Now it kicks out to Kowicki, and Murphy will control it in the neutral zone, send it across to Kowicki. And Kowicki coming down right wing, sends it to Slevin, who flubbed the shot. Pinching in is Murphy. Murphy loses it, now picks it up, they lose it again. Thompson will get it. And through the neutral zone comes Liberty. Kowicki rides his man out. They send it all the way up the wall. keeping that in to Schartz, and his shot whizzes wide. Sent right back behind the net, picked up by Kowicki, and puck is bouncing. Kowicki trying to maintain possession. But the puck is bouncing, picked up by Murphy. Murphy will send it across to Peck. Gets a big hit by Reynolds. Gets a little jarring applause from the Liberty bench. And a turnover here. Peck will get it. A shot. Tricky shot saved by Burak. Back to the point to Kowicki. Kowicki sends a shot that gets deflected back to the wall in the corner. And a battle after Murphy will get to it. Murphy will try to get to it and send it out, but good defensive play by by Reynolds, not allowing that to happen. Now Crockett will pick it up. Crockett will spin and turn, send it back behind the net. Schartz will get it for Liberty and send it up. Nice feed off the wall. Here comes Gamma. Gamma on the back end, off the post. Had Yoda leaning one way, and it got behind him, but it hit the post. Now Pepe Yoon will try to keep it in for the Seawolves. He does. Nice play by Yoon using his body. But now Lynn unable to hold it in. Big hit on the wall. Crockett on Pierce. Schurting makes a nice move around his man. Schurting will backhand it across. Molnar will try to pinch in. The Seawolves are not being aggressive in the offensive zone as much. They're kind of playing third forward high and not allowing Liberty to get that quick breakout. Realizing that they have the lead, they can tend to be a little bit more defensive minded, but it only takes one to get this game tied up. So, and that was a little whirlwind turn there. No penalty on that play. This is Molnar carrying in. He'll send it to the front of the net, and a save by Burak. Seawolves forecheck, 2 men in. They got 3 men high. Burns will skate in, and then when the possession becomes Seawolves, they'll send that forward back in. This is off the wall in the neutral zone, picked up by Devin Palmieri. Nice feed.
2-on-1.
This is Riccardi trying to make a move around his man. Puck
kind of just died there.
Yeah, kind of just died. He's right. Picked up by Palmieri. He's got Burns in front. Burns is going to go. That's a bad penalty. That was just not a good penalty for Burns to take there in the offensive zone.
We'll take a look at that, and I'll tell you where the genius Broadway-style acting comes into play here. And when you feel the slash on your stick, you know exactly when to let go. And you'll see Burns here, and you see it here. The stick is actually almost pretty much let go at this point, and he just feels it. He says, "All right, I'm just going to let go." That's an easy one for the official to pick up.
Yeah.
And just like that, he just scored his team a power play.
All right, it's what they call the game within the game, George.
I think we call it a Tony Award.
All right. Yeah. Face off. Won by Liberty. Back to the point to Schartz. Schartz back down the wall to Thompson. Thompson into the low slot area. That was Ryan to Thompson. Now Ryan on the wall with the puck. Sends it across to Schartz. A shot. Oh, and knocked down by Colillo. Colillo got up okay after that one. This is Liberty controlling a shot down low, and another save by Yoda. Thompson after the puck. He got it behind the net. Back up the wall to Ryan. Ryan to Schartz, one-time shot, and he can blast it. They're going to get it right back to him again, but the net is off the mooring here. All right, Schartz should definitely get a 2-minute penalty for that. I mean, that's a no-brainer. You have to make that call. It's got to go. Actually, Colillo made a little move to Schartz, and then Schartz cross-checked him and broke his stick in half. Now, that has to be a penalty. He cannot come back on the ice.
We'll see if we could. We'll see if we could pull this one up real quick here.
They just can't. They just can't make that call. Not make that call. You have to make that call. All right. Obviously,
I can't believe that. That's incredible, folks. You see it right there.
In hockey, folks, they call that home cooking, and usually the home team gets the advantage of that. That's not home cooking at all.
No strangers to that in this series.
Unreal. On the power play is Liberty, and Liberty's firing at will. I just don't know if Will is aware of it.
Although those missed penalties do end up finding a way of catching up with each other over the course of a game. So,
yeah, they do. That's true. Roberts over to Ryan. Ryan sees a lot of ice time on the power play as well as on the regular line change shifts. Good player, good skater, excellent hands. Pepe will get to it and try to get it out, but unable to get it out. as we're down to the last 41 seconds in that man advantage. Pass out in front. Oh, and Ryan just shot it into the netting. He looks down and has a few choice words for himself.
As the puck has gone out of play and not
right.
Not
Nobody touched it, so
not
it
due to the net going off. The whistle is for the puck going out of play, not the net going off.
Right,
so
the faceoff will be in the
Stony
neutral.
Brook will be allowed to change the faceoff because it was a shot. Will stay inside the zone.
Inside the zone, right? Yeah. All right, faceoff will be to the left of Yoda. Okay, we can get one of those guys out of the faceoff circle. They're going to send both of them out.
Hey.
Molnar on the draw now, and Molnar. Faceoff is won by Liberty. It doesn't matter who gets in there. Liberty wins the draw again.
It's definitely one of the big strengths.
Back to Frick. Frick at the point. Down low pass was knocked around by Shirting, not able to get through. Back to Gamma. Gamma's shot was knocked down by Crockett, who's taken already 2 or 3 big ones off the body. Liberty controls it. Frick can't hold it. It goes past him, and Molnar and Frick in a race for the puck. Molnar's going to try to beat Frick to it, and he does. Nice feed out to Crockett. Oh, Molnar hammers Gamma to the wall. Penalties up, all even up. Shirting will send it up to Molnar. Nice touch pass to 3-on-1 here. Oh, loose puck. And it's not in the net.
I'm pretty sure that went in the net. Oh, no, it didn't.
Shirting had a 3-on-1 and decided to take the shot. I'm almost a little surprised there, but
we'll take a look.
I mean, I don't know how they got a 3-on-1 here, but you got Crockett.
The reason you get a 3-on-1 is the defenseman makes a bad play to take a body out right at the blue line.
Yeah, good save by Burak not to let that puck in, because that could have been a real tough one there.
Brilliant save there to keep that out. I thought for sure it was sitting underneath him inside the net, and now Liberty definitely get. Coaching staff catching a lot of heat from Pincus.
Yeah, they can't change. They can't change their men. They got to put their guys on the ice because the net came off the mooring, and you can't change.
Well, more importantly, they pushed the net off.
Yeah, right.
That's
incidental.
They let it go, but if it's purposeful, they do stop it.
Riccardi on the draw for the Seawolves, and I don't have to tell you who won the faceoff. All right, in the neutral zone, this is Pepe as two players, Stony Brook player and a Liberty player, collided. Pepe through the neutral zone. Pepe does have a bunch of goals, 3 goals and a bunch of assists, so he has some offensive skills. This is Palmieri, who has the Seawolves goal. Being stood up by Gamma. Gamma slashes him. Picked up by Pepe. Pepe drags and shoots, and it's deflected to the corner. Never got to the net. Back up to the point. Pepe rips another one and deflected in front by Palmieri. Heffernan squeezes in, but couldn't do it. Schatz with the shot. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. That wasn't Schatz. That was number 22. That was Hayes. Haven't seen Hayes on the ice much. Puck is loose. Seawolves will get to it. And this is Pepe will hold it.
Time and space.
And he'll send it up to Palmieri. Palmieri will get it back over to Burns. And Burns tries to make those moves, and, you know, that doesn't work in this league, unfortunately, all the time. You know, occasionally you're going to get lucky. But those zigzag moves, they don't cut it here, and you don't want to be turning pucks over in the neutral zone.
Absolutely. That's the deadliest zone in the game. You turn the puck over there, your team is in transition, and suddenly you could be on the business end of a 3-on-1, much like how we saw earlier, where playing the neutral zone, defenseman steps up kind of inappropriately to try to take a body out, and it turns into a 3-on-1 opportunity for Stony Brook.
Yeah, Coach Garofalo is talking to him right now, and he's probably telling him the same thing. You know, don't make those moves at the blue line. Get that puck in and, you know, go after it.
Make the moves with confidence, as I've always been told by my coaches.
Yeah. Make the move like you know how to make the move. All right, puck is loose in the Seawolves zone. Kowicki having a little trouble with it. Down low, loose in front. Oh, no, deflection. All alone was Hamilton, but here's a 2-on-1 for the Seawolves. Kalillo breaking in. He scores! Oh, Brendan Kalillo with the wrist shot. Left side, top corner.
What a beauty. We're going to take a look at this one from the extra angle. And you just hear, look at the, plenty of opportunities here. One-on-one with the goaltender, and he just is going to pick the glove side.
Right, and go high. And butterfly goaltenders, that's the only thing. If the guy shoots the puck too high, it's over the net. If he hits the right spot, it's in the net.
And a beauty. Just, there's only a few millimeters of wiggle room there on that kind of shot to go off the post and in.
And the Liberty defenseman, to his defense, he played it right. He played the pass, took the pass away, let the shooter take the goalie, and the shooter won.
Absolutely. And as a defenseman, that's all you really can do there. Unless you make the baller play of the century and you manage to take the pass away and then take the shot the last second, but it's one of those plays you'd rather take the pass.
Yeah. All right, face-off back in the Liberty zone on the icing. And Slevin will take the draw for the Seawolves. He's out there with Murphy and Peck, Schurting and Yoon. And face-off won by Liberty. And fired all the way back down into the Seawolves zone. No icing here as Yoon able to get to it. He'll set up behind the net. And Schurting will send it back to Yoon as the forecheck for Liberty is picked up a little bit. And that's out of the zone. And shot back in by Shars, but the Liberty has to touch up, and they do. And that puck is outside the reach of Murphy, but he gets it from Peck. Now Murphy in on his off wing. Murphy sets up along the half wall. Murphy backhands down low to Peck. Peck sends it deeper, and will chase after it. Schurting was pinching, but now doesn't. Puck is kept in by the Seawolves. Nice job. Peck trying to find it. Gets it to Murphy. Murphy behind the net. Murphy looks up. He's got Yoon. Yoon with the puck. Shens a shot. Oh, bounces off the mask onto Slevin's stick, who shoots it right back into
Burek did a great job corralling the puck there and getting the whistle.
All right. On the 20th shot, too. And Liberty in the Liberty zone face-off. It'll be Cox against Crockett. And Liberty wins it again. And puck is hoisted into the neutral zone. Gets past Molnar all the way in the Seawolves zone. Chasing it is Cox against Pepe. Cox takes Pepe to the wall. Lynn comes away with the puck. He'll get it into the neutral zone. Knocked down by Lauer. Husik sends it all the way back in. Chasing down on is Blomberg and Kowicki. It's in Kowicki's skates. Up to the wall to Lynn. Lynn will get it and try to hoist it out. Gets it back out into the neutral zone. Again, Seawolves seem to be just surviving here on this shift. Seawolves coaches were looking for a penalty there as Cox was knocked off the puck. Molnar, he loses it on the Krusek-Shank, and now it's back in the Seawolves zone. Banged in, and Lynn will get it. And Lynn will hoist it to the neutral zone.
Barely clear in the
Molnar knocks it down, hands it off to Riccardi. Riccardi will hold. Riccardi waits. Trying to get it back to Molnar, but we got a holding penalty. I thought it was a good checking play, but it looked too good. So there'll be a holding call on Liberty as Carlson will go and sit. Seawolves will go on a power play.
Well, so if you take a look here at the holding penalty here, you'll see number 11 there. Gets the stick up, gets the hook in there. I would probably say, yeah, definitely hook, and yep, there it is.
Yeah. Face off a beat.
Pretty open and shut case.
To the left of Burek. Yeah.
And unfortunately, face-off statistics are one thing we don't get the ability to track on a granular basis.
There's a face-off win for the Seawolves. One in
definitely one in the column for Stony Brook tonight.
Well, sure. But that was probably due to the fact that they wanted to push the puck all the way down the ice. Beniamini will send it across to Molnar. Molnar loses it. Now here comes Hamilton, but he blew a tire coming in. Luckily for the Seawolves, he blew a tire because he was on a breakaway. Palmieri will send it down the wall. Seawolves have a goal tonight, which is one of their goals is a shorthander. All right, we'll try again. 1:23 to go in the man advantage, and this is Pepe coming around his check. Pepe down right wing will try to get it back. I think he was trying for a back pass, but it didn't go. Now this is Slevin, and he loses the handle. Kalillo battling hard, and so is Slevin. Slevin's head was spun back. Slevin picks it up. Kalillo. Slevin shoots! Palmieri shoots! 2 saves by Burek. Point-blank shots. Yoda will hold it for Pepe, but Kasha will pick it up as he's being watched right away. Kasha's having some real difficulty, boy. He was being forechecked very quickly. That's going to be an icing.
We'll take a look at that last sequence of shots here from Stony Brook. That was some pretty good play.
Yeah, Palmieri had a
Palmieri with an excellent keep, and then not only that, he's going to get rewarded with a great opportunity right on the doorstep.
And that's all positioning. Burek was able to make those saves because he was positioned perfectly. All right, Seawolves win another face-off. And they control the puck with 30 seconds to go in the man advantage. Not many opportunities on this one. And it's dumped in by Riccardi. Kusek sends it up. Kasha keeps it in. Kasha looking for an angle. Oh, that shot was flubbed by Shirting. Loose puck. Shirting just telling him basically trying to protect his own man, just took a 2-minute roughing penalty.
And he's got to be careful.
Yeah, not necessary.
Blomberg needs to stop drawing because there it happened.
Yeah, he's going. So it's an even up penalty.
Sometimes you just gotta close your mouth. I've learned that playing the game myself. When the referee blows the whistle, you gotta stop.
All right, so it's matching minors when 10 seconds to go in the existing penalty, so some 4-on-3 action.
No, we'll stay 5-on-4.
Oh, 5-on-4, sorry.
Those players will be sitting coincidental minors in the box for the full 2, and then some until a whistle.
All right.
Which, if you're shirting it, that kind of stinks because you're sitting for probably likely more than 2 minutes now.
All right. Riccardi will take the draw for the Seawolves. It's out there with Murphy, Slevin, Pepe, and Kasha. Garvin is out with Ryan, Gamma, and Schartz. Face off all the way around the Liberty zone. Back behind the net, now into the corner. Puck gets loose. Slevin picks it up. Slevin will turn and shoot. And that puck hit Murphy as now Thompson's out. And now we're basically all even up, but we have this 2-man penalty that makes no difference. They'll come out when the whistle blows. Murphy will dump it in, chase after. Burek will send it around the wall. Crockett will pinch and come up with the puck. Make a turn, and look to shoot! High over the top of the net. Bishop will pick the puck up for the Sea. Will send it back across to Kasha. Kasha will send it back into the neutral zone, picked up by Thompson, who dumps it all the way back in the Seawolf zone. Kasha will hold it as Ryan comes in on the forecheck. Kasha comes out. Oh, his pass was almost picked. Good sticks that the Liberty players have. They just anticipate well. You can't make those cross-ice feeds. You got to go up the wall.
That comes with good coaching and good tape review.
Yeah. Liberty will dump in right on net. Yoda had to make the save on the bouncer. That puck shot right on, and Yoda made the stick save. Back to the point to Gamma. Gamma will send it right down the wall. Molden will try to get to it for the Seawolves. They'll just turn it back toward the Seawolves zone. He'll pick up by Heffernan. Heffernan will just send it. And no icing on the play as Shank could have played it, and he knows it. It's when you get alligator arms. All right, Krusek set up behind the net. Sends it up to the neutral zone, set right back in. Now picked up by Gamma, who's got speed coming to the net. Gamma! Saved by Yoda. And another save. We're going to have a penalty on a holding call on the Seawolves.
Indeed. You'll see it on the replay here. It's a clear as day, black and white hooking call. And you'll see the stick come right up, and there it goes. Yeah. Easy. Although all the hooks today seem to be getting called as holding, so
Gamma was coming through the neutral zone with speed, like they tell you, since you're a mite. And that puck bounced off him, and he had momentum as The defense for Stony Brook was flat foot, and Bishop took the penalty, but it was a good penalty to take. Face off won by Liberty. Sharks at the point. Seawolves will have to do their best here again. Ryan controls down low. Pad save by Yoda. What a save. Loose puck. And Riccardi able to get it out. You got to get that save on tape. That was an awesome save. Big hit at the neutral zone. Seawolves trying their best. Oh, Burek. I don't know if you realize how close he was to the
Burek
post.
having a little bit of a flashback there back to the first period.
Good moves there. Nice play by Ryan to get out of the zone. I mentioned before his hands and his skating ability. He was able to do all of that. Wow, that was a tough play. That was a tough play. Roberts having a tough time with the puck, and then Thompson getting the brunt of Palmieri's.
It was a good body check.
Yeah. Nice movements here. Now turnover, and this is Molnar coming in. Molnar now. Shaw's able to get back, but wow, Liberty playing really giving pucks away like you cannot believe here.
This is
not typical what you would expect.
Not at all, especially seeing these guys go at it earlier in the season. Both looked very strong, and Liberty especially strong on home ice.
And as an offsides play is Okinski came in with the puck while a Liberty player was already over the blue line. So face-off in the neutral zone. 42 seconds to go in the man advantage for Liberty.
So good opportunities so far on the power play. You can't deny they're getting their chances, but they can't finish.
Yeah.
As my production assistant in my ear is asking, I
Which
don't know
team
which
are you
team we're
talking
talking about. That statement could apply to both, but
Yeah.
in this case, Liberty.
Right. And we're down to 3:35 to go in the second period. Right now, Stony Brook up by the score of 2-0. And Liberty at the end of a power play. 22 seconds to go. This is Sharks coming in on the off wing. Gets around one player. Oh, the shot hit the back of the net. And this puck skids out. Here comes Palmieri. He's got Heffernan coming in with him. Heffernan down, breaking in.
Ooh, just behind. Hold on.
Heffernan picks it up. He sends another shot, and it's loose again. He could have had a third. Palmieri steals the puck. Oh! I got to tell you, Devin Palmieri's played unbelievable this game. He's just been all over the place, which is great to see. Even Casina's having some outstanding puck time and luck with the puck tonight, so maybe one will drop in for him too. This is Ryan on the off wing. Nice play there by Heffernan. It can't be a goal because that puck went in the net. The puck, the net was off the mooring.
But that was,
and that's the only reason why it went in.
Well, let's take a look at the replay. We got the technology for that. No, that's no. Hang on.
Does he hit it off his back leg? Yeah, it's a good goal.
That's good.
That's a good goal. It's a good goal.
However, we do have some deliberation happening down there, and there was no definitive call here.
Yeah, they're going to call that a good goal. I don't think they're going to waive it.
They didn't.
Oh, actually, they're going to waive it off because the referee is staying there. I don't know. They ruled no goal. You know why? Because they didn't see it.
So again, we'll roll the replay one last time.
It's a great move.
We'll roll back just a little bit.
Ryan makes a really, really good move here. Watch how he comes in. He sees the opportunity behind the opening. There was an opening that Yoda kept there.
Yeah. I hate to say it, but I think he got robbed there.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the call that, Stony Brook. Yeah, maybe.
Actually, to be honest, that's a makeup call from the earlier series.
Yeah.
I think we got, you can correct
true.
me if I'm wrong, we got one of our camera guys is nodding his head.
I wasn't there, but I heard. So,
But
Well, maybe
unfortunately, no jumbotron up in the arena for the referee to conveniently look at to overturn a call.
Listen, maybe this will be something that'll get Liberty going, and you never know.
Absolutely. Sometimes it takes a close scrape to get going.
I mean, they're giving Coach Gandy an explanation, but the only thing they can tell him is that they weren't in position to call it, so they don't know how it went in.
I mean, from the referee's angle, the only way I think he could see that puck going in is if the net went off at some point before the puck went in the net.
All right, face off here, won by Liberty, and this is Cox controlling the puck. As we're all even up, now let's give it away to Kalilo. Kalilo will try to get out into the neutral zone. I expect Liberty to pick their game up here because they know they get robbed. Stepping up is Kawicki. Benyamini will send it across to Kalilo. Stony Brook just has to maintain their game, their puck possession, and their cool. Benyamini getting his body in the way. Kuhn sending it up. The hitting is picking up here, folks.
Yeah, Liberty definitely throwing the high-intensity strategy out on the ice this shift.
Kalilo kicks it back in, Gamma, and then throws a stick on the back of Gamma. Cassina sends a check up to Cox. Slevin on the draw. He's in on the forecheck, I should say. And Kinski in on it. Is Pierce. Pierce loses it, and Stony Brook will get it out. Down to 1:34 to go. Yeah, that puck goes out into the rink.
Roughly 1 inch away from Dave, our photo guy from AztecPhotos.com, the official photographer of Stony Brook Ice Hockey. He's usually used to getting shot at with paintballs, but today he gets a close scrape with a hockey puck.
Yeah. All right. Seawolves win that faceoff and bang it in. Krushank sends it around, and Murphy picks it up. And now that puck is coming out. Through the neutral zone with speed comes Pierce, but he delayed that play a little bit. And I'm not sure whether or not it caused an offsides, but no offsides was called. Murphy will send it back around, try to get it to his defensive pairing. And now he'll try to get out of the zone using two hands and one hand. Not out of the zone yet. Gamma with the puck turns and gets it off to Krushank. Kasha will control it back there, and as they hit the ground, trying to get that puck out. Kasha doesn't have a stick, and picked up by Sherding. Good job by Sherding to take control. Back into the neutral zone. We're down to the last 36 to go. Back through the neutral zone comes Kasha. Kasha walks in. He fakes it. Thought he took a shot. Oh, that puck just ricocheted off the top of the crossbar. Net off the mooring again.
And this is another big face-off. Liberty unable to change here. And the Liberty players all just ganging up on Pincus here.
Liberty can't change, so Lauer a little upset for Liberty. He wants to get off the ice.
Extraordinarily upsetting.
All right, face-off, Seawolves to the right of Burak. Won by the Seawolves. Pepe will send a shot high, and Palmieri knocked down.
Bit of a high stick there. He took that right to the back of the head.
We heard that.
I don't know if he's all right there.
Loose puck in front. Burn stick was hoisted. It's getting a little testy out there.
Take a look at that.
Like the good old
right
days.
There. Taking the stick to the back of the head there before getting dumped from behind.
Burns trying to take advantage of that loose puck. All right, faceoff will be to the right of Burak. We'll do it again. Riccardi now. Cox is going to get tossed. Blumberg will come in and take the draw. Riccardi will take the draw for Liberty. And face-off won by Liberty. Big hit on the wall there. Even Burns throwing his body around out there. It's getting really, really crazy. But
Indeed.
anyway, folks, we're at the end of the second period. Stony Brook leads Liberty by the score of 2-0. Shots on goal through 2 periods. 24 for Stony Brook, 14 for Liberty. Both teams will go off the ice. We'll have an ice cut, and we'll be back for the start of the third.
All I got to say is buckle up. This is going to be a hell of a third period.
All right, folks, hang in there. We'll be back for the start of the third period. Welcome back to Seawolves Hockey Live, everyone, as we are just moments away from the start of the third period. The Stony Brook Seawolves up by the score of 2-0. Shots on goal through 2 periods, 24 for the Seawolves, 14 for Liberty. Trevor, you have some stats for that second period.
Oh, yes, indeed we do. In addition to what was an incredible second period of play from both sides, back and forth action throughout, and arguably a stolen goal for Liberty. Here are the ones that went into the book. We did have a goal that period, the single goal that went on the scorebook from Colello, from Bishop and Beniamini at 11:08. A pretty great goal, if I do say so myself.
Yeah, fabulous shot.
Fantastic, and a good capitalization on an opportunity. Now let's go through the penalties. We did have a handful of penalties that period, one more than the first. We had Burns for slashing. We had Carlson for holding. We had Blomberg for unsportsmanlike conduct, and he also went off with shirting for boarding. And then we had a holding penalty from Bishop. And that rounds out our penalties for the period.
All right. Again, it's a very, very close game. Only a 2-goal differential in the game, and third period looks like it's going to be a doozy.
Yeah, certainly with Liberty's explosive scoring potential, could make trouble for Stony Brook in this third period if they do not keep up.
Yeah, I mean, Liberty did a good job trying to wear them down, in that second period, using the body.
Absolutely. I want to talk about the body a little bit here. Liberty throwing the body a lot, but a lot of those body checks were backfiring on them, putting them in bad defensive positions. I was talking about it before in the second period, how that one check up here at the blue line caused a 3-on-1 opportunity.
Yeah.
So throwing good, smart checks is going to be the key to winning the third period.
Yeah, I don't know what the strategy is going to be, but the first period they tried to come out with the hard and heavy forecheck. The Seawolves found a way to break it and take advantage, get on the power play, and change the momentum quick. And the momentum has been pretty much with the Seawolves for the most part up until the last couple of minutes of the second period.
Yep, I would definitely agree with that sentiment there. I think for your Liberty, it can't be more the same this time around. It's got to be something a little bit different.
Yeah, I agree. And I think they know it too. And some of these guys have been on this team for going on their third and fourth years. They're experienced guys in this league and know what to do and how to step it up. So let's see what they can bring, and let's see how the Seawolves, who are equally as depth and experience, how they will react.
Well, absolutely. This game definitely going to have some good rankings implications. This series between the number 11 and number 14 teams in the country. So the winner of this probably will see a little bit of a bump. The loser, maybe a step down or two, depending on the results of what happens with Iowa State and Arizona.
Yeah. All right, Pick is getting ready to drop the puck, and we start the third period. Face-off won by the Seawolves. And Shirting will just send it into the zone for Liberty, and now back into the Seawolves zone. Shirting will set up behind his net, being watched by Thompson and Garvin.
Looks like a little bit of a trap-like scenario here for Liberty.
This is how they started the game. They started it with that forecheck with those 3 guys deep. And that pass across the middle from Riccardi to Palmieri didn't go. Burns in on the forecheck, and Burns will pick it up, try to send it back out. He makes a nice move, but then loses it. 3-on-2 coming in on the Seawolves. Cross-ice feed to Garvin off the skate. And now out in front, big check. Big check on Thompson by the Seawolves. This is Burns. Burns with the puck, sends a shot right on. And a save by the pads of Burak. Picking it up is Gamma. Skates up and sends it to the neutral zone, but picked up by Shirting. Shirting will turn, skate in. Shirting will get it across. And trying to get it down the wall with Burns, but it didn't go. Beniamini in deep. Burns picks it up, just floats a backhander out to nobody. Liberty picks it up. And back into the neutral zone again. This is what happened last time with Gamma. And this Beniamini will forward it over to Colillo. Colillo's got Casino was offsides as Colillo was just a little slow getting over that blue line.
A little bit of sloppy play in the neutral zone on both sides, turning the pucks over at their respective blue lines. Stony Brook, they got to be careful, though. They're going to fall victim to a quick 3-on-2 opportunity that could Like he could sneak past Payne Yoder.
They definitely need to keep their heads on swivels, and they need to be eyes in front of the puck, not behind it. And Seawolves will dump into the Liberty zone. Gamma will pick it up and send it up. Bishop will get there, but now it's a 2-on-1. Kasha's going to pick up the shooter. Saved by Yoda on a tricky shot coming in on Pierce. As again,
just like that,
defense stands up and misses the puck. Benyamini was coming back to provide support.
Good back check to take away the passing opportunity there for sure.
All right, face-off will be to the right of Yoda. It'll be Slevin, Murphy, and Peck. Slevin looses it. Reynolds at the shot. It was blocked to the corner. Cox behind the net for Liberty. Cox with the puck. Makes a turn and loses it. Picked up by Slevin. Slevin will send a pass out to Murphy off the skate. Peck keeps it in. And Liberty behind the net. Hoist it back out to the neutral zone. Kasha will send it back. And we'll dump in. Not all the way in as Hamilton knocked it down. Good forecheck by the Seawolves here. Nice pressure. Slevin, Peck, and Murphy not allowing.
They can't get anything going with the breakout.
Yeah, this could be an icing if Bishop can get there. He will.
And yes, indeed.
The Seawolves will change their lineup. They'll change whoever they want to change, actually. They'll keep some of the guys out there. Folks, remember tomorrow, these two teams face off again, 3:30 p.m. Face off to the left of Burak. Cox will take the draw, and it'll be Slevin taking the draw for the Seawolves. Tries to go forward with it. And now back out. Able to keep it in temporarily. And back out to the neutral zone as they're going to try to change now. And Seawolves go deeper in their zone, allowing that change to occur. Seawolves will have to be aware of their changes too. Oh, loose puck out. Front shot right on. A save by Burak. It's going to go all the way down, but on goal, so Yoda will have to hold it. Nice move for Pepe going around his defensive check all the way down. This is going to be an icing on Stony Brook.
Yeah, I don't agree with this icing call. That went straight through two Liberty skates.
Yeah, face-off will be back inside the Stony Brook zone to the right of Yoda. Face-off to the right of Yoda. Slevin on the draw against Ryan. Shot right on, saved by Yoda. Back out in front. Stony Brook comes away with the puck. Back into the Seawolves zone it goes. Cross-ice feed from Pepe. Peck from Slevin. Peck will send cross-corner and change. They've been out there a little long. This is Garvin coming down right wing. Grant Garvin all alone, walking in. Saved by Yoda. Back into the Seawolves zone. Most of the play's been here this period. As Seawolves are just, can't really get too much done here right now. As Liberty's putting on more pressure. And the Seawolves look like they're just kind of getting through it, but good pressure by Liberty right now, and it's not allowing the Seawolves to get anything going offensively. Through the neutral zone. Knocked down by Sherding, but Gamma somehow or another kept it in. Now Yoon will send it back across, but he gave it away to Pierce. And Stony Brook has just got to get their game going offensively here. They've got to just pick their offensive game up, as right now they're not able to get anything going. Oh, big hit on Yoon. Player left his feet.
Yeah, I think we're going to see the whistle stay in Pincus's pocket for the majority of this period, and only the really, really big stuff going.
Yeah, I think that's true. The referees don't want to be the cause for the change of anything in this game. And now,
Ripper!
Bad giveaway by Riccardi there, and that's it. Cost them. First goal for Liberty, legit goal.
We'll take a look at this here. You get the turnover here right in the neutral zone. Neutral zone turnovers have been killing both teams, but this time they're going to make you pay with this shot from the high slot here, just top shelf.
Yeah, but uncharacteristic giveaway by Riccardi.
And Yoder had no shot on that one.
And right now, I tell you right now, from the moment this third period started to now, it's
been all Liberty.
Yeah, it's been all Liberty. Seawolves are just not playing this game the way they started it. So they waved off the icing here. Now Burns takes his man down, but no penalty. And now we have another giveaway.
Another turnover.
Here comes Ryan. He shoots. Pad save. Yoda makes the other save.
And I think we're going to have him go here.
Yeah, I think. Well, I don't know.
All right, no.
Garvin
restrain.
Garvin just sent a Stony Brook player sailing into the net. Yeah, it's got to be the puck, right?
Yeah, unfortunately, to put it up on the scoreboard, it's got to be that black cylinder thing.
Yeah. Players don't count. So anyway, face-off in the Seawolf zone, and right now I would sense that there needs to be a little bit more urgency in the Seawolf game.
They started off the third period with a nice jump in their step, and then they pulled off the gas pedal for the last couple minutes, and definitely Liberty noticed and made them pay.
Yes. That face-off won by the Seawolves. And Kalila will dump now and chase. And to the corner they go. Casino with Kalilo. Kalilo trying to come away with it. Kalilo seems to have a little bit of energy in his play right now because what they need is that. Drop pass to Kalilo from Casina. Casina and Kalilo and Brenjamini trying to bring some energy to the Seawolves right now. Keeping that puck in, trying to keep that puck in. Right now, the reaction is
Brenjamini with a great back check.
Yeah, good back check. Right now, it's all reaction is all Liberty. Seems to be a little confusion out there with who's covering who. Is another save by Yoda. Bishop sends the puck to the wall. I mean, these pucks are just going to they're just going to be a problem. Got a hand pass call. So faceoff will be back in the Stony Brook zone. Can't change.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's a rule that's been in there for many years now. You can't hand pass in any zone now.
Yeah.
Or you haven't been able to for years.
All right, face-off inside.
But what you can still do, at least at the ACHA level, is call a timeout on a infraction like that.
Right. So we have a timeout Stony Brook, and probably a good timeout for them to take right now at this point in time is try to get a little organized and get their wits about them.
This is a good timeout. Garofalo, coach of the Seawolves, definitely noticing a lot of issues with the team getting out of their own zone, and certainly they got to get it together.
Yep, they do. I mean, again, this is ACHA hockey. This is a one-goal game is not anything to put in the bag.
Right
even 2 goals is not put in the bag. Any team that starts to lose their edge will lose it quickly.
You see Shirting out there kind of calling the play, quarterbacking this defensive zone faceoff.
And faceoff won by Liberty. Shots with the shot is deflected. That shot was deflected in, and able to make the save was Yoda. So right now, Liberty is playing that game that they did not play this whole game. This whole game, they did not play this way. You know that.
You saw it in bits and pieces, but not as cohesively as now.
Not consistently, yeah. Now they're playing that little game within the game, which is all the checking and the extra stick work.
Well, you were seeing the checking, you were seeing the stick work, you were seeing the skating, but now it's all coming together.
There's Murphy. Nice play by Murphy. Oh, pad save. He had somebody in front. I don't know whether he saw him or not, but Seawolves need to just get back to playing their game. Get aggressive. Get aggressive and just, quickly turn the puck. Quickly, they've got time and space.
Now
Use
Sutter
that
will
time
get
and
that
space.
change. Both teams with fresh legs on the ice now. No icing as that went off of Pepe.
Right. And it's picked up by Crockett. Sends it across to Molnar. Molnar will dump. Shot should not dump. Send it right in. Shot on goal. Pepe will hold and wait till everybody gets back on side. Then just turn a backhand pass to Lynn. Lynn will just dump now as Molnar will go in on the forecheck against Lauer. Bangs against Lauer. Coming hard is Lynn. And that hit a rafter, so face-off back inside the Liberty zone. Seawolves got to keep the looks fresh. We'll change up.
We haven't checked in on shots on goal in a little bit, and you look at that.
Yeah, it's creeped up.
Stony Brook once out shooting Liberty to the tune of 2-1, now within 3 shots on goal.
Yeah, and that's an indication of how this third period's gone so far. We still have not even hit the halfway mark yet. And face-off won by Liberty. And this is Burns with the shot. Deflection over the top of the net.
This
As
is
that
the
puck got
first
out.
sustained pressure for Stony Brook in a while.
Yeah. Pepe's got to skate hard. He's got Blomberg coming hard. Actually, that was Lauer. Pepe to Palmieri. Palmieri coming in.
3-on-2.
Got Riccardi with him. Sends a shot. Glove save by Burak. Good shot. Seawolves change up again. They'll keep their legs fresh, as will Liberty. Right now, in a very, very close game. Nobody wants to take a penalty. But nobody wants to give up an inch.
Both teams, most of the players standing up on their benches. The anticipation of what happens next is so big right now.
As Seawolves win the draw. Back to Kosher at the point. He'll send a shot wide. Thompson will pick it up, and now he loses it. Benyamini will come in. The puck's knocked down at the blue line nicely by the Seawolves. Kalilo will turn and shoot wide. Thompson will go get it for Liberty. He's watched by Benyamini. Benyamini on there.
Ooh, Benyamini's decked straight from behind.
Yeah, that's not.
That was a stick straight to the numbers.
Yeah.
And that's a dive if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, so Benyamini takes the penalty, got drawed, got suckered in. They made no call on him, and he took it, takes the 2-minute minor. Not a good penalty right now when your team is really struggling.
That was a pretty bad call, pretty bad penalty to take, and a pretty big missed call
This
earlier.
is where your discipline level has to step up big time and be mighty. Faceoff will be to the right of Yoda. Seawolves will have to kill 2 minutes. 10:39 to go in the third period. Seawolves up by the score of 2-1. Sharts over to Roberts. Back to the high slot area. They score. That's it. That quickly. That whole middle area was wide open. And I don't know what changed in their penalty kill, but that was just not good defense. Something there opened up, but I don't know. We'll go back to the replay and watch that. Watch how this whole middle is wide open. There's nobody on this player. And he's screened. Yoda is screened. He doesn't see it.
That's just a screenshot opportunity there.
I mean, that's not.
The shot wasn't anything spectacular, but it found the twine, and Yoder wasn't there.
So now we have a hockey game, and credit Liberty for, maybe rope-a-doping Seawolves into a lull here. But for the first 2 periods, they were not anywhere near this good. And they are playing much, much better, or the Seawolves are just not playing that well. I mean, it's...
Seawolves definitely let up.
Right now, it's an even game, and lots of time left. So Seawolves have got to figure out a way. Benyamini taking that penalty really hurt them. Can't take those penalties. You have to be disciplined. You're not going to get called for everything that's on the ice, and you know that. That's not a good penalty, and he probably knows it too. So.
Oh, of course. As soon as the referee's arm went up, his heart probably sunk.
Yeah.
At the same time, you got to be wondering why the major infraction behind him wasn't called.
Seawolves got plenty of time to regroup here and get something going. They shouldn't be rushing their plays too much. Riccardi just took a huge hit, but sometimes that's going to happen. It's part of the game.
Sometimes you got to take a hit to make the play.
And you got an opportunity to hit back, and you do. Burns
and there's
with a
some
good
slashing
takeaway.
action there.
Burns with an excellent takeaway here. Nice move. Burns walking in, shoots, and saved by Burak. Shorting coming in deep. Sends it across. Knocked down by Reynolds. Shorting in deep. And Palmieri is watching up for him. Stony Brook just needs to be, and that shot way into the netting by Gammer. Center ice face-off down to 9:14 to go in the third.
Yeah, be a little generous to the spot there.
Crockett will take the draw against Pierce. Crockett wins it. Seawolves get the puck. This is Kalilo. Kalilo will dump in past Shorts. On the forecheck is Benyamini. Kalilo walks in. His shot's blocked. And here comes Liberty down left wing.
Hume with a good check against the wall. Take his guy out.
The puck did not get out. Shorts will shoot. Bad save by Yoda. And this puck squirts out. Lauer will pick it up for Liberty. Over to Pierce. Pierce will get it back to Schartz. Schartz will send it up through the neutral zone to Bokinski, and he'll just fire it in. The Seawolves will regroup as Liberty changes. Pepe with a couple of nice moves, and he loses the puck. Here's a 3-on-2. Oh, Yoda just watched that sail wide. Oh, it isn't. Oh, what a shot. What a shot. Kushak with the shot coming off the bench on the feed. And that's a 3-2 lead.
You can't let this happen.
By Yoda, right past Yoda on the shot. Take a look at
this. This is like the batting practice. This is like the Sunday morning drill. He's got so much time and space. He's able to get that full release, and again, so the screen in front of Yoder, he's got no shot at making the save.
And no one's taking out those players in front of the net, so he doesn't see the shot. And that's just, That's a team that's come to play 2 periods, not 3. And, credit Liberty for keeping it close, so they just maybe held their rest for last. This will be an icing. But now the Seawolves trail in a game that they basically own 2/3 of. But now, now they find themselves down a goal with a lot of time left. But, again, their game level, their compete level is not where it was in the first and second period. They need to find it. All right, face off to the left of Burak. Seawolves down by 1. Shots on goal are almost even now. That shot's fired into the Liberty bench as everyone diving for cover. Face off back into the Liberty zone. Got to be able to close the deal, as they say. Third period, you have to own third periods when you're winning, Got to find a way to close them out. A lot of time left here. Let's see what the Seawolves can do. Pasha will pick it up and hoist it. Slevin will beat the icing and come around the net. Slashed to Sherding. Sherding walks in. Loose puck. Loose puck again. Back to Sherding at the point. Sherding walks in, gives it to Kasha. Kasha shoots. Pad save. Loose puck. Nets off the moorings. That's
off the mooring, and this came off the train as Liberty knocks their own net off.
I'm not sure if it's a penalty. Yeah, they're calling a penalty. It's going to be on Liberty.
We'll see if we can see what the
might be a delay of game. Maybe Gamma pushed the net off.
Absolutely. Actually, no. I think they're going to give it to Crane for. Let's see what it was for, though. We'll roll the footage back a little bit. There was a Liberty player that kind of. Yep, it's going to be Kane for delay of game. I would assume
it's on Gamma though. Gamma's in the box. Oh, Crane. Okay.
Yeah, it's going to be delay of game. That's actually a really good call.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Carl Crane. I've been calling him Gamma the whole night. I apologize. The Seawolves have an opportunity to try to even the score here, but they've got to work hard. Liberty's just going to pin the puck and not give the Seawolves any chance, and then they'll get out. This is where Liberty has the advantage on the Seawolves because of size. You know, they are a bigger team.
Stony Brook 0 for 3 on the power play today so far.
Yeah,
fourth opportunity.
And again, not making very good
fifth
plays.
Opportunity.
Not very good plays getting in the zone. They need to get their power play going.
I stand recorrected. Fourth opportunity on the power play today.
Sherding will get it back to Murphy. Murphy will be behind the net. Back up to Sherding. Sherding and Riccardi at the top. Kasha will turn and get in the zone. Kasha walks in, but his back pass was off the mark and not on the stick.
Liberty bench being real rowdy, and they have reason to be so.
Yeah. It's just... Seawolves are going to get called for too many men on the ice.
No.
Oh, cross
Paul
check.
Murray's going for a cross check.
No, it's Riccardi.
Sorry, Riccardi.
And yep. Faceoff will be in the Seawolves zone to the right of Yoda. And we're down to the last 6:06. Oh, shot right on, saved by Yoda. And Seawolves trying desperately to get something going offensively here. This third period have not been able to do that.
Sensing a lot of frustration with the Seawolves right now.
There's a good chance for Seawolves for Liberty right now. Really clicking on their passes. Things are really clicking well for Liberty right now. A big hit there from Molnar. Krushek has been hurt the whole game. Every time Krushek gets hit, he goes down like he's dying. I don't know whether he's playing hurt.
This time, I think he's.
I don't know whether he's playing hurt or what, but it was two bodies coming together. I mean, Molnar took as much of a shock on that hit as Krushek took.
And it's actually Krushek that sticks his leg out. And
right.
that is why
right.
they tell you to
right.
never stick your
right.
leg out.
Right. So if you want to, yeah, I mean, truthfully, that's how the leg got hurt. He stuck it out.
And if there's any penalty to be made here, there really shouldn't be one. It's just an unfortunate collision. It's good to see these up. He's definitely going to have to go get that checked out. That's not fun. I've taken one of those. It could be.
We hope he's not hurt. But I mean, not for nothing. You don't stick your leg out like that.
It's one of the things they teach you very early on. Once you get into the AAA levels, the Tier 1 levels, the early junior levels, is like you need to know how to take a check, and you need to know how to avoid a check, and you need to know how to absorb it.
I don't know what they're going to call on this because, truthfully, the play was tripping. And if you look at the replay,
yeah, if you look at the replay, it's very clear that it's Krushek that's initiating the contact. Or at least initiating the legs
Molnar was going to make a check.
Out. But he's leading with his shoulder. See how he's leading with his shoulder? Krushek's leading with his leg. He's attempting to actually avoid But in that event, his leg clips across both of Molnar's and sends him upside down.
Yeah.
It's really unfortunate, but that's just an unfortunate incident, man. But if there's any call here, it's a complete disservice and a complete abomination to the game of hockey.
And then there was the altercation over here.
Hey, there's probably going to be something involved with that, players, third man, and whatever, but this is...
Well, they haven't lost their mind in totally yet. Molnar's not in the box.
Yeah.
So, some solace.
Yeah. If there's solace on both sides of the series, there's no extra players in the box for either side, which it, in all honesty, should be. I don't know why we have a discussion here.
I have no idea.
It's a collision.
Either. Yeah.
It's a collision. It's unfortunate. One of your star players is now down. And the thing is, Pincus didn't make a call on that. That's got to come from a linesman. And it looks like it's going to be one of those. Whoa. All right, I guess I think we're having a bit of a discussion on where the faceoff should be at this point.
All right, faceoff in the neutral zone. Molnar will take the draw for the Seawolves as they got another 121 to kill off on Riccardi's penalty. And Bishop trying to get it out, wasn't able to. They battle along the wall. It's good for the Seawolves. They eat more time on the clock. Down to a minute now on the man advantage for Liberty is doing a great job there. It's Crockett. But now Liberty comes away with the puck. And a shot on and a save by Yoda. Yoda's been seeing a lot more. See, players are leaving their feet when they hit. That's Garvin. And you know that he's already 6'10". I mean, he doesn't need to leave his feet.
Oh.
Liberty player breaks a stick. And I'm sure Sherding doesn't appreciate that neither.
And I don't know if you heard that expletive from here.
Yeah, Sherding's basically
is incensed.
Telling the referee that, you know what? Yeah.
To shove it where to shove it somewhere indeed.
Now he's got a misconduct. Now he's done. So that's it. Stony Brook has got to maintain their composure. It's, you know, you still have 4:38 to go in this game. You're only down by a goal, and all you're doing is shooting yourself in the foot. You know?
I don't know.
They already know this referee very well, and they know what he does.
That had to have been the weakest slashing call I've ever seen in this rink, and I've seen a lot of bad ones.
Well, the one they called on Burns was a weak one. So now it's a 5-on-3 for 31
That is incredible.
Seconds. You know, and it's like they've taken an opportunity. They squandered it, man. Just, you know. Referees can't win and lose games for you guys. You can't make that happen, and you're just letting it happen. Face off to the right of Yoda. Puck has been in the Seawolves zone almost the whole third period. And now it's a 5-on-3. The Seawolves got to defend here if they're going to have any chance, any hope. Shorts with the shot wide.
That's
all the way out.
The zone.
We'll get back in 16 seconds. They'll get back Riccardi. Puck is loose in the neutral zone, but now it's picked up.
However, Sherding will be done for the game.
Yeah, Sherding won't be able to get back on the ice. Back to Garvin. Garvin sizes it up, gets it down low. Riccardi back out on the ice. Oh, nice pass. Oh, but he gets it out. Seawolves just trying to stay. And that shot whizzes wide. There's lots of big bodies in front of the net. We'll just watch this as Shorts will hold and carry it. Still 5-on-4. A shot right on. A save by Yoda again.
And Bishop with a good body check there.
Pepe will hoist it out to the neutral zone. Oh, trying to get a chance with Riccardi, but it bounced past him. Shorts with the drop pass to Hamilton, to Thompson. Picked up. Riccardi will get it across to Pepe. Pepe will come in. Pepe's got Riccardi with him. Shoots, and it's blocked. Knocked down. Never got through. Down to 29 seconds in the man advantage. 3:04 to go in the game, or the third period. And this will go all the way back into the Liberty zone. It sends the frustration on the Seawolves side, but you need to play 3 periods, and now this puck gets through. Shot, saved by Yoda, gets out in front. Back up to Reynolds. Reynolds will send it back down. Back to Reynolds at the point, and now we have a whistle.
Well, we have a stat on the screen that will really tell the tape of this one. Stony Brook with giving up 7 power plays to Liberty over the course of this game.
Yeah, just
if you mark them end to end, that's 14 minutes. You're playing almost a period of hockey shorthanded.
Shorthanded, yeah, can't do it.
And I don't care how bad the officiating is. You gotta play with it.
And you let them you let them back into the game, which you own. You can't do that.
And that too. You started the third period flat, and
I mean, you can't expect to come out in the third period and lay an egg against a team that really didn't have their legs the whole game. You knew they were going to come out and have their legs one period. Down to 2:15 to go. Seawolves desperately trying to get something going offensively. As I said, for the third period, they've been just nothing. And the defense is clamped down. They really have shut the Seawolves down entirely. And the Seawolves don't have a great, tremendous scoring drive. You look at their leading scorers. I mean, Liberty's leading scorers outnumber them 3-1.
Right. Well, that's the thing is Stony Brook's team this year doesn't rely on explosive goal scoring. They win their games by playing strong defensively.
Right. And using some discipline. And they're going to have to come back tomorrow with a different attitude, different mindset. As you said, because in the standings things will change. A 14 plays an 11. The 14 wins. It's going to be a very, very difficult go.
Absolutely. And with this icing here, minute 45 left, Yoder's still in the cage.
Yeah, I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know if they're going to pull him. They may not pull him.
Well, it looks like they're calling for Yoder to step up. They want to see the result of the face-off. If they win it, they're probably going to pull him.
They haven't won face-offs all night.
That's why he's probably staying in the net until they get clear possession.
There's a 2-on-1. What a save by Yoda. Boy, that was a huge save. You got it. Stony Brook has to keep possession of the puck. They got to find a way.
Yoder was contemplating leaving the net. Oh, nifty play there to keep.
He'll never be able to get out of the net because Stony Brook can't maintain possession in the Liberty zone. If they could keep possession, then he could come out. I mean, that's just not a good pass. That's not a good play.
Well, you see the trap is in full effect now.
No, they're going to try to keep that puck in. I mean, that's what they're going to do. I mean,
Yoder looking to go.
Well, Slevins is trying to find some open space, but good luck.
And Stony Brook unable to find anything in the third period here to get going here. And it looks like finally Yoder's out of the net. 25 seconds. Hune moves it up.
I don't know. We got to see what the whole approach is here. Right now, they're just trying to get in the zone. Get the puck in deep and go chase it.
10 seconds.
And Seawolves are going to have to regroup for tomorrow because this one is going to be over. As Liberty comes back and defeats Stony Brook by the score of 3-2. Close game, but it's definitely the tale of one period.
That's what they say. play a full 60 minutes, and you got a shot at winning the hockey game.
And stay out of the penalty box. Don't take penalties that you don't need to take. So Credit Liberty coming in, not looking good first 2 periods, looking like it could have been pretty much an easy win for the Seawolves, at least if they would have maintained the 1-goal lead, which is difficult. But credit them for coming back in that 3rd period and playing a really, really good period.
Final shots on goal for the game, 31-30 in favor of Liberty. They finally snuck ahead of Stony Brook in that department.
Yep.
And take tonight's game 3-2.
Yep. Tomorrow they'll have an opportunity to take the 2nd game unless the Seawolves come to play with a more of a better game plan, trying to play 3 periods. So on behalf of Trevor and George on camera, Andy Bignani signing off, and we'll see you on the next broadcast.